Hey, welcome back. So today I have another video in my series of what I bought this month for my acne prone skin. If you haven't seen any of my videos of this series before, I basically go through all the products and things that I've been buying that have really been helping me, not really just for my skin, but also my gut health, how I'm feeling, my general wellness and well-being. All of these things I think are very much tied together and contribute to me having healthy skin. I've definitely bought some real gems this month, so I'm very excited to get started. Before we do, I'm just going to give you a quick skin update because I know I'm wearing a little bit of makeup today, but I'm never in foundation and I don't conceal my acne, so I just want to show you up close what my skin is doing because I'm quite happy with how this month has gone. I've had a few little breakouts here and there, but honestly my skin feels very healthy and that is honestly my main priority. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was a supplement, and it's actually a supplement that I've taken in the past before, but I've really noticed since taking it very regularly again recently that it's contributed to my skin. I feel like I didn't purchase this for my skin, but it's had a really good effect on it. And that is these DGL Licorice Root extract supplements. And I've been taking these about 20 minutes before I eat, really to help with my acid reflux. I know a lot of you on here are following me because of my gut health journey, as well as my skin. So yeah, these have definitely contributed to an improvement in both. I find that whilst they don't get rid of acid reflux, they definitely have kind of contributed to the soothing effect. So I feel like my esophagus is healing a little bit better than it would usually, and I do attribute that to this. But the best thing for my skin that I found about these is actually my texture just feels so much clearer. I was really kind of struggling with a lot of like blackheads a couple of months ago, which I've actually really reduced. And I think it's this and another supplement, which I will again talk about in a second. But yeah, I really have a lot of good things to say about these. I also think a great thing about these supplements is that you actually can chew these. I have a real hard time taking supplements and tablets. So yeah, I've got a lot of time for anything that comes in like a powder form or that you can chew it, or it doesn't need to be like in a capsule that you swallow. From doing a bit of research a while back, I discovered that licorice root is a really great anti-androgen. So essentially if your androgens are higher or raised, or your testosterone, this does a really good job, much like spearmint tea, which I've talked a lot about on my channel. They do a really good job of lowering your androgens, lowering your testosterone, or at least balancing them out, so I've read. So yeah, I mean, I have to say, I definitely have noticed a really good impact on my skin. So yeah, from both times I've used this, once was a couple of years back and I had really good results. I would go easy with these and work with a practitioner if you are thinking about introducing supplements. That's what I'm doing. This one particularly can have a negative impact, I believe, on blood pressure. So if you are kind of prone to like dizziness or headaches and things like that, I would probably go very easy with these and just see how you react, go very slowly. I do have low blood pressure and I do react to things like this. I've actually been okay, but yeah, I just want to put it out there that definitely check it out with a professional before you start taking something like this. Okay, next up is a repurchase again, and it is another supplement, but this one actually hasn't arrived yet, so I've only got the old bottle, and I have made a video previously talking about these, and it is grass-fed beef liver. I really don't know why I stopped taking these. I believe I got a little bit worried about having vitamin A toxicity and getting headaches and things. So I did stop for a long time, and I would kind of take these sporadically, maybe as I would do like a meal. So I'd probably take like 6 to 8 of these in one go, and that would be that. However, over the last 6 weeks, I've been taking 2 of these every single day with my lunch, and I have noticed a dramatic improvement in my skin. Any little spots that I have got have not turned into cysts at all. It's the week of ovulation for me right now, which is definitely when I tend to break out the most. And my skin is just completely flat. I've got a few little like tiny spots, but nothing that's inflamed and cystic, which is honestly the only thing I really care about because those hurt. Again, I would go easy with these if you are somebody who has just finished Roaccutane, for example, or you've been taking vitamin A supplements. You don't want to kind of overdo it with vitamin A, so definitely be cautious with these. I found 2 of these a day is completely fine for me. I haven't noticed any negative reactions whatsoever. It does say that the serving size on these ones from Ancestral Supplements is 6. So you're meant to take 6 in one go. But yeah, I have not been doing that. I've been taking 2 a day, and that's been working really, really well for me. I have found as well, like the oiliness of my skin, whilst it's particularly dry during the winter and I don't get much oil. Normally when I wake up, I might get a little bit oily on my forehead, but that has not happened at all with these. So yeah, I'm just really impressed. I really do believe that vitamin A is a really great ingredient for me and my skin, topically and in the shape of supplements. But yeah, everyone's different. So perhaps if you're thinking about trying a new supplement, you might want to track it in a journal, really start to see if your skin's like reacting well to it, and go from there. So next up are a few products by Paula's Choice. If you have watched my channel, you will know how much I love their Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF. I use that every single day. It's slightly tinted. It kind of masks that kind of white cast that some SPFs have, so I absolutely love it. It's an amazing texture for me. So they very kindly got in touch with me and sent me a few products to try. They've not sponsored this video or asked me to talk about it at all, but I just really want to shout them out because some of these products are so exciting, and I don't usually change up my skincare routine. I very, very rarely add anything in, but I think it's worth mentioning these because I'm excited. So the first is this Azalea Acid Booster, and I have been a little bit skeptical about adding any acids into my routine because I use tretinoin, but when I had a consultation with them, they explained that azelaic acid is has very, very minimal side effects and doesn't do that kind of peeling or irritation, much like you might find with like glycolic and salicylic acid. So I'm going to give this a try. I'll be honest, I haven't yet tried it, but I'm definitely going to. I think this is probably going to be something I use maybe once a week at first, just to kind of like build up my tolerance to it slowly, just in case it does have any reactions. But this is what it looks like. It says here it's for all skin types. I would say if you are oily or if you have like acne prone skin like I do, this could be a really good option for you. Also, if you're somebody who is pregnant or you're thinking about getting pregnant and you're a little bit worried about the retinoids like tretinoin, I do get some messages asking about that. I totally understand that that is a concern. So maybe a product like this could be really good. Like I said, I'm going to try it out and report back, but I am very excited about this one. So something from Paula's Choice, which I have been trying and incorporating into my routine this week, is a toner. And okay, I am just going to premise this by saying I don't believe in toners. Like, I don't think you need to tone your skin at all. However, I really am just applying this because it is a hyaluronic acid serum, I guess, really, if we're being honest. So I don't see this as a toner. I'm not kind of like trying to balance my skin out after cleansing. I think my skin is pretty balanced, but I do believe that in the winter months, my skin can get very, very dry, particularly at this time of the year when it kind of goes from like being in central heating to then going outside in the cold. My skin can definitely react and become more sensitive. So adding in hyaluronic acid is something I've done previous winters and it's worked really well for me. So I've started to incorporate this in. And so far I really, really like it. It's a very, very light toner, serum, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I haven't noticed any adverse reactions. I do feel like my skin is a lot plumper. It kind of holds on to my moisturizer longer. So yeah, really, really good things to say about this. I would say if you're also somebody who has acne prone skin, please be careful with like really drying products. Make sure you're balancing your skin by adding in the hydration, because one thing is for sure, from my experience anyway, if I dry my skin out, my skin just gets worse. It just becomes more irritated, it breaks out more. So you might have that temporary relief of drying out a spot, but actually in the long run it doesn't really work. So yeah, definitely find something with hyaluronic acid if you haven't already. This is a really, really great option by Paula's Choice. I also wanted to mention these two products. I'm a bit unsure about if I'm going to try these straight away. I haven't opened them yet because I love my cleanser and I love my moisturizer, but they have sent me these, so I thought I would mention them. One is this Paula's Choice Intensive Repair Cream. It does have retinol in it, which is kind of why I've been thinking about, I don't know, I just don't know if it's completely necessary for me because I use tretinoin, but I am thinking perhaps I might give this to my mum. I think she might really like it. At the same time, I'm really curious, so I might give it a go. But yeah, it says it's for very dry skin. It uses rich, creamy formulas. It soothes and hydrates, which, like I said, is so important if you have acne prone skin. So yeah, I may give this a go, but realistically, if it's got retinol in it, I probably will give this to my mum and let her try it out. But yeah, really grateful that they've sent me this to try. And then also very quickly is a hydrating gel to cream cleanser. This sounded amazing when I was in my consultation with them, so I do want to give this one a try, but I will wait for my other cleanser to run out before I start this. But it just looks like this. So if anybody else has tried this or any of the Paula's Choice products, please let me know. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I absolutely love the brand. So whilst we're on the subject of topical skincare, I think I also want to shout out Dermatica because I receive a monthly subscription from them. This is my topical tretinoin in 0.1%, which I've been using since the summer. So I have got my new bottle here ready to go. For complete transparency, they have sent me this for free. They're sending me like a 6-month trial, which is amazing, but I will certainly be continuing this. I think I've got a couple of months left, but after that, I will definitely be using my own money to purchase this because I honestly love it. I think the best thing about Dermatica Cosmetica is their formulation. You don't just have to get tretinoin. What happens is on the online consultation, you send photos of your skin, and from there, once you've answered lots of questions, they can actually tailor a skincare product for you. I personally just want the tretinoin, so that is what I asked for. I asked for the strength of 0.1%. I asked for it in cream formulation, and they send it to me each month, and I'm very, very happy with it. The formulation is great. Probably the best formulation I've discovered. The only other one that I think probably tops it in terms of formulation is the Retinol formulation. I just find that this is a little bit smoother to apply, but this honestly is amazing stuff. If you're in the UK or Europe, I believe you can access this very easily by signing up on their website. I'll leave the link in the description box. Okay, next up is probably my favorite, and this is natural cacao powder. So I recently, and I say recently, it's probably been about 2 months, stopped my coffee habit, which honestly has been the hardest thing ever. I love coffee. It is one of the small joys in life that I really didn't want to give up. But with everything going on with my gut health, particularly with the burning sensation in my throat from acid reflux, I decided let's swap this out and let's see how I get on. I'm also somebody that just doesn't tolerate caffeine very well. Like I really can only have one coffee in the morning, always with food, never on an empty stomach. And yeah, it's always kind of given me like, I would call it like the jitters, but also that kind of crashing feeling, that kind of blood sugar irregularity. I've always experienced that with coffee. So yeah, I kind of felt that maybe it was the right time to give it up and see how I get on without it, which is why I then got myself some of this, which has been such a game changer, not only for my skin, but also for my period. So I make myself a really yummy hot chocolate in the mornings. I don't add any sugar or anything like that, so some may find this a little bit bitter. I have got a really kind of luxe version of my hot chocolate recipe over on Instagram, so I will also link that down below. Super yummy, such a treat, still very healthy for you. So yeah, I will leave that down below. But this cacao has been amazing because it's so packed full of nutrients, particularly I believe magnesium, zinc and copper. And I believe it's the magnesium that's had such a great effect on me. It is very calming. And not only that, but I found that my period pain that I usually get, which is normally so intense because I have the copper IUD, the copper coil, has been almost non-existent over the last couple of months. And I really do think it is this. Like, I don't think it's a coincidence that we always associate chocolate with our cycle, because I really think the magnesium and all the benefits and nutrients in chocolate, particularly when it's in its raw form like cacao, has so many benefits to our health. And it's such a lovely experience waking up in the morning, just adding a little bit of almond milk, heating it up, frothing it up, and yeah, it's just dreamy. It's perfect for the winter mornings. So I would definitely give this a go if you are a coffee drinker like me, but you have really intense period pains. Even if you swap this out around your period, I believe you probably will have quite a few benefits from doing that. But yeah, I drink it every day and I absolutely love it. So definitely wanted to recommend that. So please let me know if you've tried any of these and how you're getting on with them. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you found anything amazing this month for your acne prone skin, please leave us a comment. I'm sure everybody would really appreciate it. If you want to see all the other things that I bought in previous months, then I'm going to link my series on screen right now, so you can go and check out all the other things that I've purchased and what I think. So I'll put the little box up on screen now. Go click that and I will see you over there. Thanks guys.